Alright, monster fan in the window, you know what that means. That's right, today's paint day. This is how I mount up the fenders usually. Big heavy block going on the bottom, gives them plenty to hang on to. Just toenail screw these right in. Hold them up wherever you need them. I just run one screw through a hole and I can find somewhere else on the fender. I'll fix one just enough to hold it in place. You can reach everything on the back side here. I have to get up underneath just by reaching the gun up underneath this way and hit them. Same up here on the front. Of course, you got to get under these brackets. Underneath down here, again, you can get the spray gun right up here. Just by kneeling down, get all up underneath all these areas. That's how I like to do the rear fenders. Gas tanks are another thing. When you're painting all the way around them, I've seen the nice fancy stands, and some people will paint the bottoms and insides first and then put them on the stands, but they're just not worth it to me to buy and fiddle with. I've done it like this forever. Just two ladders, got 2x2 across there, piece of wire them up off the front mount. I can move them, and I have to do turn them any direction I need so I can get to every angle and every place on them. I like them hanging down. It keeps here's your top surface, so most of the dust would fall right here on a small surface instead of all over the top of them. So we do paint all the way around these. I always have on gloves. Like I said, I just simply use this back mount usually, somewhere to hold them so they don't move around when I'm spraying. Lay the paint down on them. Here's the other side. All looking good. I'll prepped in a 600 scratch on these because we're going to with a metallic silver on these. There's metallic and pearl elements in the silver paint. I forget how many types of metallics. It's the same silver that the Eleanor Mustangs used. Very fiery out in the sunlight. Looks great on this bike with the satins and the flats and gloss blacks on the frame and other parts, and with all the polish and chrome. It's a great color. So all right, we're ready to paint these. I'm going to wipe them down here. Some wax and grease remover one final time. We'll blow off any dust I can see, anything around here, just blow it off once with the fans running, and we'll wipe everything down after that's settled. Doesn't take long with a monster fan to pull everything out of here. Then we're ready to put some color on them, get some base on them. As you put 2 layers of base on, 2 coats of base, put down a lighter coat at first, spray a little tack on it, lighter coat, then I put a cover coat on to cover everything thoroughly. Then when that flashes, I'll come back and I'll put just a mist coat across the top, pull the gun way back, fan all the way open, and just lay it down on the very top so we get as much of that metallic and pearl effect as we can standing up. And you have 3 coats of clear. So, all right, bring you back when these are underway. Okay, I didn't bring you back between coats. Kind of pointless to do that. You can see it all. Right here's the result. This is 1 coat of sealer. Pretty wet coat I put down. 2 coats of base. First coat is pretty light. Second coat is the wet cover coat. And then the third coat is very light, just on top of everything. So it gives the most effect, like I said, out of the metallics and everything, the pearls in this. So, and then followed by 3 coats of clear. Look what we got, really nice. Very little dirt, just very small specks. We're happy with all that. You think in this old shop we get all kinds, but it's not too bad. So you can kind of see how the color just lights up very nicely. You see the golds that come in it, silvers and blue pearls in there, so a nice color. So, you know, when I do these tanks, I don't skimp. I go ahead and do all the backside on them. Everything is done. I will not color sand the backside and buff them. I only go on the outside. But everything is painted. I'm real happy with them. I like to give them 24 hours before I buff. Start sanding and buffing. It's my minimum. Prefer 2 days. Customers are kind of a hurry for these. We'll see what kind of time frame we're looking at. I'm going to get in touch with them. So we'll go from there. We'll pick it up as we get ready to buff.